Here we are, we're driving to Mount Pleasant. We're going to see Senator Ted Cruz. Tell him about Invincible Defense through group practice of the TM program. About the Senate bill to release the 28 pages that Bush classified about who funded 9/11. And about the Dr. James Van Allen, who was born in Mount Pleasant. And there were Van Allen belts that prevented men from going to the moon. And what they're going to do about it, because Russia is going to send a camera orbiting the moon with high resolution and see if there are footprints or not.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Shorty was in your parade.
Should get its grinding.
Thank you. Oh, no worries.
Take her. You were in the parade?
I actually wore your sandwich boards and Tyler getting them around next. So Tyler and Ted is a strong supporter of the Constitution. Tyler is a Democrat. Very much for it.
What investigator?
Track. She
track.
does cross country as well. Yeah. So he's a supporter. See you guys later. Excuse us. Here, we'll go in the back. Okay.
Most of last week, so it is great to be back. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. Speaker of the House is stepping in. And yet I'm here tonight with the word hope. Americans are all over Iowa. So I want to ask everyone here, look forward to January 22nd. If I'm elected president, let me tell you what I intend to do first. The first thing I intend to do is rescind every single illegal and unconstitutional executive action taken. The president says he's got a phone and he's got a pen. Will you live by the pen? You die by it. My pen. But sadly, the corruption hasn't been limited to the White House. It's extended through every branch of the federal government. The second thing I intend to do on the first day of March is instruct the United States Department of Justice to open an investigation into Planned Parenthood and these horrible deals. The administration of justice should be blind to party or ideology. The only fidelity of the Department of Justice should be to the laws and the Constitution. The third thing I intend to do as the first day is instruct the Department of Justice, the IRS, and every other federal agency that the persecution of religious liberty can't
Mount Pleasant. the valedictorian, University of
God
Iowa
bless you,
professor.
Senator. We're with you 100%.
Well, this is material. He discovered the Van Allen belts of radiation 1,000 miles above the Earth. But whether that means we went to the moon or not, will you support really getting America on the moon base by the end of the century? By the end of this decade?
I didn't hear what you said.
Well, Dr. James Van Allen, he discovered radiation belts 1,000 miles above the Earth, and that would have, many people say that would have prevented astronauts from going to the moon. But whether we did or not, the Russian engineers they publicly funded, crowdfunded orbiter to take pictures of the Apollo sites. So whether or not, if you're president, will you charge?
I'll certainly take a look at the materials.
Thank you, sir. I'm going to let him get through
moon base by the end of this decade.
I will certainly take a look at the materials.
Thank you very much.
Hey, you're always welcome back. I'm Southern Baptist too, and I'm we're the first woman in American history to become a lawyer. Put your bad names field if you don't get a chance to go by the statue. Hey, here.
I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
You visit with Catherine. Where's Catherine?
I got to get a picture with Mrs. Owen now.
Look at me.
Look, she's watching.
Francis got Keith.
He's one of my great relatives.
Really? That is very
As a first step, we wanted to make sure that Senator Ted Cruz knew about the Van Allen belts and its implications on the moon landing. Senator Cruz saw and signed a page about the Van Allen belts. Then we followed up on the way to his car.
Oh, Senator Cruz, I just want to... We talked about this. I just want to...
We've already got it.
Just reading material. Yeah. And this is about the Van Allen belts
awesome.
of radiation.
Thank you.
And let's get an American moon base by 2020.
Sorry, excuse us.
Before this decade is out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Great. Yeah, okay. Or Senate Bill 1471. 28 pages. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Thank you for calling the office of Senator Ted Cruz. At this time, we are receiving high call volume, and all available members of our staff are on another line. Please leave us a message and include your name, zip code, and email address. Thank you, and have a great day.
Hello, this is Rick Shattuck of the American Moon Association at 629 Case Street in Washington, D.C. We met in Mount Pleasant, and I gave Senator Cruz a copy of the Scientific American article written by Dr. James Van Allen, who was born in Mount Pleasant, and went on to become Time magazine and won many awards for his discovery of the Van Allen belt of high radiation, 100 rem per hour, which is fatal after about 5 or 6 hours. So that indicates that the landers on the moon are actually remote control. So how do we deal with this? So we need to, now that there's the Orion capsule, which has radiation shielding. See, Apollo only had aluminum walls, and the Orion is sufficiently radiation protecting that the astronauts would not get sick or die. So we can get to the moon now with the Orion capsule. So we should do that. Resume focus back on the moon. Mars is like 500 times farther. So let's get a moon base first. The Russians may just be playing along and until the time that they could get there first. So Please read those materials. My number is 202-829-4444, and we're here to provide you any information. Take a look at our website, AmericanMoon.org. We're dedicated to get an American moon base by the year 2020. Thank you. Hello, this is Rick Shattuck of the American Moon Association at 1629 K Street. I also went to see Senator Cruz in Mount Pleasant, Iowa, and we discussed the Russians going to the moon. They have an article in Euro News about collaborating with the European Space Agency to establish a colony. So NASA really needs to refocus, get our eye back on the ball, establish an American moon base first. It's very important for national security. My number is 202-829-4444. And please take a look at our website, AmericanMoon.org. America should retain its dominance on the moon, and if we don't, the Russians and the Chinese will. Thank you.